It's cold and it's gray and it's gonna get colder and it's gonna get more gray. You might be happy throwing actual worms to your local fish, or even groveling at the fins of your local fish with a Ned rig like the veritable worm you are. But I am not. If you're sick of your cold local fish gingerly caressing your worm with their limp lips, you can travel with the iTrek 9. So I have taken this boat to Florida 3 times this winter for, well, reasons. And I've got to say, I was able to take this boat into the canals, I was able to take this boat in the Everglades, and I took this boat into the Gulf of Mexico without any difficulty, and in some cases with a passenger. And that's amazing. Having said that, there are some challenges to be aware of. One of the main ones is that this, I have to imagine fitting any boat into a container of this size is challenging. So this is what I have been taking on my trips. I'll point your attention to a couple of things. One, I had to disassemble the drive, that is, take the arms and pedals off for transport. And 2, I don't have the paddle or the pump for a couple of reasons. 1, it's a pretty tight fit. And 2, there's a 50-pound weight limit. And although I've not tried to fly with those, it weighs 47 pounds with this, and I can't see how it would come in under 50 with those other 2 items. It's clearly not a big deal to disassemble the drive. It's 2 bolts, hex head bolts. Having said that, if you want to travel with it, you have to take it apart. When you get to the location, you have to put it back together. When you want to go back, you have to take it apart. And insofar as you ever plan on using it again, you'll have to put it back together. Again, not a big deal, but more challenging than not doing that. So the boat, when packed, is fairly unwieldy to carry and somewhat challenging to put in some Uber vehicles. On the other hand, it rolls very well and is super easy to maneuver through the airport. So you can fit it in a minivan inflated or a 7-person SUV or greater without too much difficulty, so you can drive from place to place with it inflated and just pull it out and throw it back in. Obviously a truck would work as well, but this seems safer to me when you can lock it in there. So let's see how long it takes to put this all back in that container there, and then I'll let you know when I'm done. All right, so that was 7 minutes on the dot. It was 2:35 to 2:42. As a completely useless reference point, this took about 3 minutes. in summary, though I never intended to use this boat for its deflatable, portable capacity, I have found it to be very transportable, and it has opened up for me possibilities that are not available with any of my other kayaks or boats.